Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of these decks or all of these decks could be a story or a message for you. Alright, so what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? Okay, so we will go ahead and begin, starting with deck number 1. We have the Queen of Coins, the King of Coins. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Ten of Coins. Overall energy, Fortune, Four of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Let me make sure, wait a minute. No, Four of Coins, my bad. Okay, so, I feel like you guys are moving towards abundance. I feel like there's a situation is changing, or you are coming into more fortune. You're going from just having, 4 coins to 8 to 10 coins. Like, I feel like you're moving towards money, success, finance, stability. Also, if you recently made some sort of investment, I feel like, you're going to see the payoff. You're going to see what your money got you. It also could be that you've been saving up to purchase something that's valuable, like a home, something that's going to appreciate in value. It does look like you have some sort of, big money to spend. Even if you were already settled and comfortable, it just seems like, maybe now it's something is expanding. You might be getting a bigger home. You might be adding an additional room to your home. It also could be that 2 people are coming together to establish a stronger foundation or to build a bigger business. It does seem too like there is something in regards to business partners. You could be forming some sort of business partnership with someone. Maybe you guys are both wanting to make money. I feel like both of these people are like, you like money? Yeah, I like money. Me too. Let's get together. And it's kind of like 2 people are putting their finances together to expand maybe an existing building, existing business. Although, I don't know, maybe, there is something in regards to real estate going on. But it does seem like, 2 people are coming together to combine their finances. And I feel like it's going to be a good turnout. I get like business marriage. I mean, if it is, more of something romantic, then maybe you guys are just business-minded people. There's also the possibility of your family growing or expanding, like gaining an in-law. It could be a child, but I feel like it's more about like gaining in-laws or finding out that, you're related to this family. And you guys are like, oh, I didn't know we were related. And, we got a big family. Maybe your family was small and their family is big, and then combined together, it's, just this big family. seems like you guys are also, you could inherit some sort of wealth as well. It could be that someone is passing something down to you. Maybe someone left their home in your name. Or even if someone didn't have much, they left something valuable to you. They left you some family heirlooms, maybe things that are more so priceless. If you guys have been looking for work, it seems like you are going to find a job. Like you're going to get a job offer. I feel like you'll be connecting with your coworkers and just making more money in general. So I feel like you guys are pretty fortunate. You know, you got some positive changes coming through for you. I kind of feel like somebody also is like, you want to see a trick, or you want to, let me show you what I could do. Give me this and I promise you I'll double it. So I kind of feel like something is like flipping. So you definitely could be going into real estate. I'm just getting shared finances. For some of you, I'm getting the energy of like royalty. And maybe you do belong to a family that is from royalty, a family that has a name. People recognize the family name. They're like, oh, okay, I know about that family, or that's a rare last name. Like, you know, but it's like a name that has some sort of status. Something I was getting ready to say about that, about the family legacy or the family name. It does seem like you're rising in ranks as well. This could be a promotion. There was something I was getting about family name, y'all. I was trying to, it left me. Something about the family legacy or the family name. Well, if it comes back to me, I'll bring it back up. But I do feel that some of you might be carrying on the family legacy. Like if your family started some sort of a business, and it's just like a family business or something, and they pass it down to you, or you end up taking it over. You might feel some sort of responsibility to be the face of the family, or to sustain the family legacy. Royalty, that's what I was getting at. So something about your bloodline could be royalty. You know, maybe you just find out that you were related to someone who's known to be wealthy. Maybe Egyptian royalty, maybe European legacy, or royalty rather. But it seems like maybe you could find something out about your family, or you could make money off of your family's name. If you have an attic, I feel like somebody's spending like a lot of time in the attic. Maybe that is to remodel the attic. Maybe someone's converting the attic into an actual livable space. Maybe you're in the attic, or there's something valuable in the attic. I feel like there's something in regards to a safe. Something about a safe is significant. In a love situation, I feel that someone who has everything established in their life, material-wise, is looking for love. This person is like, I've established everything. I just need somebody to share this with. So somebody might be looking for somebody to come home to. Maybe they do want, someone to just stay at home. I'm also getting the energy of unfinished business with either an earth or an air sign. Somebody is also trying to cover for somebody. I don't know. I don't know what that means for you, but I feel like somebody's trying to cover for somebody. Let's just say your sister-in-law is covering for her brother or whatever. She's like making excuses, or she knows something, she's covering something up. If there's something you're trying to manifest, I feel like you need to redo it. You need to redo whatever you were doing. Maybe something didn't work the first time, or you forgot something. Let's say someone gave you some sort of ingredient. They're like, not ingredient, a recipe for manifesting wealth. And somebody was like, oh yeah, if you want to manifest wealth, do this, do this, do that. And you did it and it didn't work. I feel like you need to redo it because maybe you forgot something. So yes, like you left out an ingredient. Also in a love situation, I feel like either you cannot stop thinking about an earth sign, or an earth sign keeps thinking about you. They want to forget you, but they can't. Okay, this can be love or general, but I feel that something's going on with an earth sign. Like, this earth sign is coming to some sort of realization about you, or yeah, like they're realizing that they're attracted to you. There's a strong, intense connection that I'm getting between you and an earth sign. The other thing I'm getting is that financially, it's like something falls apart and then it has to be rebuilt. But I feel like this is better. It needed to happen. Something needed to fall apart. It wasn't working right in the first place. So something may force you to go back to the drawing board. Let's say you're an entrepreneur. I feel like whatever business that you had, like, it had to be destroyed so that you could restart or reboot your business, but it's going to be better this time. Love situation, though, someone definitely realizes that they're really attracted to you, maybe even in love with you. If a relationship fell apart, I feel like it's about to be put back together, and the relationship is going to be a stronger one. There are still some sort of issues that need to be sorted out, things that need to be worked on. You can't ignore something anymore. Something needs to be addressed. Somebody is still dealing with emotional traumas, abandonment issues, depression. Somebody needs to stay on their medication. Or change their medication. Depending on your situation, I feel like somebody needs to either change their medication or stay on it if they went off of it. Especially if someone was trying to do something holistically, it could be that the holistic approach wasn't working for this situation. If it's not about going back to pharmaceuticals, then it may be about finding some other method. You have to keep changing and trying some things. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just picking up some sort of energy in regards to like needing to work or play around with, not play around, needing to work with medications and figure out which one is the best one for you. Especially dealing with emotional highs and lows, depression, anxiety, things of that sort. But I feel like if you were concerned about your health, I feel like something stabilizing. Someone is becoming more healthy, stronger. I feel like someone's going to make a full recovery. Now, I don't encourage gambling, but if this is something that you already do or you have planned on going to a casino or something of that sort, there's a strong possibility that you could come into some money, especially if you have good 8th house placements. I do see a marriage. It could be romantic or business. It could be an arranged marriage. Okay. If you interact with people who work in the industry, if you work in the industry, there's the possibility of an arranged marriage. I'm not in the industry, so I don't know how popular it is to still put two people together for a certain image. But I am getting power couple energy. I'm thinking about Jay-Z, Beyonce. Some people say that their union was arranged. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But I'm kind of getting that type of energy. It's like someone's manager being like, no, you got to stop messing around with the hookers. Like, marry this person. It'll be good for business. It'll be good for your image, blah, blah, blah. I kind of feel like something is an arrangement. But if you're not in the industry, it's still maybe something about family members that are like, introducing you to someone or feeling like this is the person that we need to have in our family, go on a date. It just seems like something is an arrangement, but it works. I feel like it's not, even though the intentions are to strengthen finances, it's still something that works. If you're a writer, I almost feel like somebody works on one of those Game of Thrones or House of Dragon shows, like, or maybe you're writing something for that show just to break into the industry. Maybe you're also, if not, if then you could be researching about, like, you're thinking about, like, why did people marry their own blood, back in the day? And it's like that was the norm because people were trying to preserve bloodlines, political things, finances. So maybe your situation is similar to something like that. Maybe you are marrying someone for political reasons, because you're in the industry, financial reasons. I just get something about an arrangement. And then overall, what I'm getting is that I feel like something is successful. I feel like there's just a rise in status, either because of your work or just in general coming into some money. It just seems like someone is rising in status. I feel like you're also manifesting something and your manifestation comes into fruition. I feel like somebody also may be getting ready to come visit you. Someone is a traveler. Either you are a traveler and you end up meeting someone while you're traveling, or your significant other is a traveler, which is how they met you. Someone's definitely about building an empire, though. All right, so I got to make a quick call, and then we're about to move on to deck number 2. All right, I am back. Let's move on to deck number 2. You have the Four of Cups, the Empress, the King of Swords, 8 of Sacred Circle, 5 of Sacred Circle, overall energy 2 of Staves, 7 of Staves, and the 4 of Swords. Okay. So it seems like you've been quietly observing some sort of pattern. Something's going on where you've been paying close attention to some things. And because you notice some sort of a pattern, you start to make some sort of plans. You're like, I noticed there's a pattern here. Maybe this is what I need to do, or what do I need to do next? So I feel like something sets you in a new direction based off of some sort of pattern or observations that you've been noticing. And it also seems that your situation is calm, peaceful, or quiet for now, but in a minute you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to take some sort of action. I almost want to say you're gonna have to fight. It doesn't mean like a physical fight, but as far as, just like pushing yourself, like you're fighting for something. I also feel like you might be making some sort of offering or peace offerings to ancestors or deities. Like you're asking for, I don't feel like you're asking. I feel like you're more so demanding something. You're like, bring this to me now, or show me this now. Like you're demanding something. You might be asking for protection or telling your guides that you need protection now. But something is showing you what you need to do. Spirit is like, this is what you need to do. I'm getting something about a rainbow spirit. I know that might sound strange. I don't know if you've been seeing rainbow orbs, or just seeing rainbows. Something about a rainbow seems like a spirit message to me. You're going to have to trust your intuition. You're going to have to act on something too. Like, act on it. Once something's revealed to you, act on it. Once an opportunity is given to you, act on it. Don't think about it. You've already been prepared for something. Seems like you've got your eyes set on some sort of, what do you call it? I feel like you got your eyes set on some sort of direction that you want to go in. You're like, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to go here. Now, let's say you initiate some sort of action, whether it's like putting in an application, shooting your shot, just something. It seems like you take some sort of action and then you don't hear anything. You're like, okay, well, I did what I was supposed to do. Now what? And it does seem like you just have to like sit and wait for something to manifest. But the universe is about to give birth to something that you put your intentions into. Like you planted a seed, you put your intentions into this seed. You've been nurturing this desire, and I feel that it's about to manifest. So the universe is about to give birth to your desires. For some of you, it could be your dream job. It could be your dream person. But I do feel that something's getting ready to happen for you. Only thing is that you might feel like something is worth more. Let's say you started your business and you started selling some sort of product, and you had these products, these homemade products priced at a certain amount. And people are like, this is nice, but I just don't have it, or I can't afford this. And it's like you end up settling for something that you know is worth more, but you just got to get your foot in the door, or you got to take it. You don't want to, but you got to take it. It's just to get started. I feel like it's because maybe something's too new, but I do feel like you're going to settle for something less. Or let's say it's something, more mundane, like you bought some clothes, you can't find the receipt, and so the store is like, well, you can return it, but we can't give you full price because according to our records, this is, from last season. So, we can give you half of it, or we can give you store credit, but we can't give you cash. I kind of feel like you're having to settle for something, or something is worth more, but you don't get what it's worth for now. Let's say you have an opportunity to start some sort of new job and you're like, I need this job, but I don't want to start this job, start off getting paid for something that I got paid for 5 years ago. Like, I'm above that now. I should be getting more. It's like you might sit on this opportunity because you know that your time and energy or your talent is worth more. But ultimately, it does seem like you go ahead and settle for now. You're like, okay, I'll take the job for now. I don't know if I'm going to stay here, or I'll take it, but after so many months, they better, promote me because I know I'm worth more than that. So, yeah, I feel like you're having to settle for something. Dealing in a love situation, you might end up more so walking away. You're like, it's not worth it. You might feel like it's not worth it. You might choose to hold off for a better opportunity with someone. So if someone is pursuing you, you might consider it. You might not really be into it. You might even give this person a chance, but I feel like you end up feeling a little bored or unstimulated. And you're like, I'll pass. The other thing I'm getting is like a good news, bad news situation. But something is still going to require sacrifice. So let's say good news is, you got the job down the street from your home, or the job that's a 20-minute commute, but it only pays X amount of dollars. But then it's like not really bad news. You also have a job offer that's paying twice as much as you ever made in your life, but it means that you've got to leave your place of residence to have it. It's like, yeah, but if you relocate, this is the life you can have, and we're going to pay you for this, that, and the other. So it's like you're having to make a sacrifice, but you also get something that you desire at the same time. And it does seem like job related, but it's up to you. Like, I feel like the choice is yours. Like, those are your options. You might just settle for, staying where you're at, and just for the lesser pay, for the convenience of the distance. So it'll be up to you, but I feel like you do have some sort of choice to make. It also seems like you're making money, but not enough money. Something is still not enough. It's like you're still coming up short. I also feel like there's an energy of feeling isolated or left out. Ooh. Hang on, y'all. Yeah, I'm also getting the energy of feeling isolated or feeling like left out. It could be about your living situation. It could be about your religious beliefs. I'm hearing something about shelter. Okay, so if something isn't happening to you, it might be happening around you, and somebody is coming to you for help or assistance. They're coming to you because they need a place to stay. They're coming to you for a job, especially if you are someone who provides jobs to others. So it could be that someone is coming to you Health-wise, I feel like maybe someone is struggling or dealing with some sort of fertility issues. It's possible that someone keeps having miscarriages or is just having a hard time just getting pregnant, period. Another message I'm getting is something about someone who is hiding their emotions or their feelings. Somebody is coming off as wanting to be left alone or like keeping distance, pushing people away. Either you are doing this to people, you're setting boundaries with people, or someone is doing this to you. If you told someone that you just need some space, it might make them feel rejected or ignored, even if that's not your intent. Also, in regards to health, I feel that maybe someone is needing to have something removed. And it could be something minor, but I feel like something needs to be removed. Something has been slowly growing and, is just needing to be removed. I feel like overall I'm getting something about an offer being declined. Somebody might offer you something and you decide that you just want to wait for something else. This is a rare name, but I'm just going to say it because it popped in my head, and so maybe it's means something for somebody. But Robichaud. I don't know if that has to do with, anyone's situation, but I was getting Robichaud. Spirit also may be trying to get your attention, but you're refusing to listen to spirit, or maybe it's like, a literal invisible spirit around you and you're like, leave me alone. I don't know what spirit is trying to get you to do, but it seems like you're afraid of what you're witnessing or experiencing, or you acknowledge it, but you just don't want to deal with it. Something's trying to get your attention. I also feel that something might be good news, but you're too afraid, or you're assuming things are for the worst, and it's like, no, this is like good. Like maybe you keep ignoring some sort of call or something that you keep refusing to do, and it might turn out to be, hey, this is like some good news. I also feel like you may have had to cut someone out of your life so that you can have peace. Seems like somebody wants to be left alone. Oh, yeah. Also, someone is trying to cover up or hide their depression. I feel like someone is pretending. Also, someone is becoming very guarded or defensive because they're depressed. Someone doesn't want you to get too close to them, or maybe you feel this way towards somebody. You also could be overindulging as a distraction, like something's going on in your life and maybe you feel like you can't do anything about it, so you just choose to indulge in food, drink, or what have you. Seems like you also have some sort of creative ideas that you're not sharing with people, or you're keeping something to yourself. In love, be cautious of getting involved with someone because there is a possibility that you might be considered the other woman or the side piece. Somebody is also trying to set some sort of boundaries. I feel like somebody is creating some sort of boundaries or like a fort. Somebody is like just wanting people to stay away. Now, it could be just strictly to concentrate. Maybe it's something that you're working on and you're like, I don't need any disturbances, any distractions. And so you bury yourself or you go into hiding so that you can finish some sort of work or creative project that you're working on. In a love situation, I feel like maybe someone is either being very possessive of you, like they don't want people to get close to you and they get jealous really easily. Or someone is trying to stop you from moving on from them. They're trying to block other energies from getting too close to you because they want you for themselves. You might need some sort of creative outlet to deal with some sort of emotional traumas or anything emotional that you're dealing with. I heard don't make too many products. So going back to those of you that have your own business and it's something that you make, or don't buy too many things or don't make too many things, because I'm getting some sort of loss of profit. Some of you are considering going far away for employment, especially if there is some sort of opportunity presented to you. I feel like you're considering it. Someone also may have a blocked throat chakra. I feel like maybe someone wants to speak, but it's like they can't. I feel like somebody is being mute or silent. Someone is not responding to a message or a phone call. It's like, I'm just going to ignore it. I also feel that somebody may need to quarantine in regards to health. Someone may be quarantining themselves as protection. I feel like somebody is feeling a little lost. Or maybe you feel like you lost your way or you can't find your tribe. Also, I feel like someone's lack of trust ends up isolating them from everybody. So if that's you, you might need to let your guards down more. Overall outcome I'm getting though is that you might need to tell certain people no. There is someone who is constantly pushing your boundaries, and you're just going to have to stand your ground with this person and tell them no. Don't be afraid to tell them no. Don't be afraid to be honest with this person. And also, if you're trying to avoid someone, I feel like it just makes the situation worse. It definitely seems too like you might end up putting out more energy into a relationship than the other person is willing to share. Seems like someone is trying to stay away because of spiritual beliefs. So I don't know if something's going on with family, but it seems like maybe you're trying to isolate yourself or you're trying to stay away from discussions where they're talking about traditional religions. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the Sun, Justice, the Hanged Man, 4 of Coins, 7 of Coins, overall energy, 8 of Coins, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right. I feel like maybe you guys are trying to build. It's something that you're trying to build. I feel like it's finances. And it also seems like maybe there's something going on in regards to work or career. Seems like you're going to be successful, or maybe you're getting ready to have some sort of status. It is possible that you end up agreeing to some sort of terms. I would prepare for signing of documents. I feel like there's going to be a signing of documents. And the things that you're dealing with for the next week might be really important. It seems like you're having to really weigh your options, weigh the pros and cons, and just in general view a situation objectively before making some sort of final decision. You're sorting out a lot of things in your life. You're definitely having to reflect. And it seems like you're making practical decisions or decisions that make sense for you. I was getting something in regards to someone's living situation. Seems like maybe you're making a down payment on something, or you're trying to secure a spot. You're trying to secure something. If you're dealing with any legalities, if you have to go to court, it seems like you're going to get either some sort of continuance or something's being delayed. If you go to court for something and they're like, okay, we're going to continue this, blah, 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 I feel like that's happening to give you time to prepare for something, especially if you're needing to produce documents or show proof of something. I feel like you're having to prepare. In love, you could be dealing with a water sign, a Libra, a Virgo, or a Leo. And it seems like you guys are building towards something. Like there's something that you guys are trying to manifest as a couple. You also could meet someone at work. Somebody has their thinking cap on. That could be if you're in school. I feel like something's going back to making practical decisions. It's like, okay, put on your thinking cap. You're making logical decisions, or you're choosing to follow your logic instead of your heart. It does seem like you're manifesting though and praying for answers, or praying for God to show you what to do. I also see a delay after something begins. It's going to be a minor delay. Okay, now you are also needing to figure out what you're willing to sacrifice or give up, let go of, release. There's something before you can move forward. You are needing to let something go or sacrifice it. And maybe you're trying to figure out what that is. What are you willing to let go of? Even like spiritually, maybe you want to advance spiritually, but you're still boxed in by some sort of beliefs. And I feel like in order to access higher knowledge, you've got to first let go of some sort of beliefs that you're still holding on to. Something about your situation might feel like it's in limbo as well. You guys are also getting energies of isolation. I don't know if that's you or someone that you're dealing with, but it seems like someone wants to retreat to be alone. They're like, I need to be alone. I need space. I need time to think. I need to pray. I need to gather or collect my thoughts. Like, Yeah. I feel like some of you are getting ready to make some changes in regards to your professional career. You might be getting a job offer, or maybe you decided that you have this bright idea that you want to share with the world. It doesn't matter. It just seems like maybe overall there are some work strategies or career strategies that you're trying to figure out. Mm, okay, I'm also getting the energy about a spirit child, but I think something's on hold. Like they were coming down or they were getting ready to come down, but now there's a delay. So I'm also seeing like a breakup or letting go. Um, it might just be temporary, but it does look like there's going to be some sort of a separation or breakup, especially after someone reveals their true thoughts or true feelings. Someone is like, I'm just being honest. And I feel like the honesty like hurts someone's feelings and they decide that they want to break up. I also feel that someone is wanting to, depending on your situation, it might be the opposite. Somebody who you separated with or haven't interacted with or spoken to, this person wants to come forward and they want things to be like they used to be. Someone may be trying to apologize or say they're sorry, show regret. I also feel that someone might have regrets, especially someone's ex. I feel like something is being offered to you, this opportunity, but you might think it's too good to be true, or you're hesitant. I feel like you're not really trusting an opportunity being presented to you, especially job related. You're like, you're going to pay me X amount of dollars and this is all I have to do, or it's something going on career wise where you don't fully agree to something. So that also may be why something's delayed. I also feel like something's being written up, something's being drafted. I feel like you're having an opportunity to become like solo or independent. Maybe you are used to working with people or you had a business partner, but it seems like now you're going solo. Something also may have happened to push you in a different direction, and the other person is like, sorry, but now you're like, it's too late. I already moved on, or I started this new thing in my life, and there's no room for you now. So I do feel like somebody's going to regret letting you go when they did. Even if it's like your job, I feel like they're going to feel like, man, we should have held on to so and so. It's like somebody doesn't realize something until it's too late. I feel like there also could be some grief or disappointment in regards to a water sign. Somebody is trying to explain why they distanced themselves from you, but I feel like it still hurts. I heard the name Freddie for somebody. I kind of feel like someone misses their brother. Somebody that you've been dreaming about. I feel like it's because you miss them. Or somebody's been dreaming about you. It also seems like you end up taking a high road in regards to some situation. I feel like you're just not going to get involved in that negative energy, and you're going to take the high road. Your ability to see something from a different perspective is going to put you above the rest. It's going to give you an edge over other people. And I don't know if this is relationship wise or career wise, but I feel that because you have some sort of unique ability to see things differently, it's giving you an edge. Someone is thinking about unaliving themselves. They're thinking about it. I'm not going to say that they're going to do it, but they're thinking about it. I also feel that someone is fighting to hold on. Okay, for some of you, I feel that somebody is still holding on to you, or you're still holding on to someone. Someone is not moving on. They're like, I don't want to move on. I don't care if you moved on. I didn't move on yet. I didn't say it was over. It's not over until I say it's over. Someone really has those strong beliefs that it's not over until they say so. And they're determined. It also seems like somebody is leaving the door open. And it also seems like someone is wanting you to take the bait. Someone is leaving something out for you in hopes that you'll take it and respond. And then that way they're like, okay, now that I've got their attention, this is what I wanted to say, or hopefully I could keep them once I have their attention. So even if this is like some sort of new relationship, I feel like somebody is doing something to hold your attention. Okay, I heard about something about diet, and somebody does need more water in their diet. Something's too dry, stuck. I just feel like somebody is like leaving an offer on the table. They're like, you don't have to say yes right now. Take your time and think about it, but my offer still stands, or this offer is on the table. Somebody may be considering dyeing their hair like blonde or really light. And they may be concerned about being judged, especially if they're darker skin, or if there's something going on. Somebody is worried about being judged for dyeing their hair. I just keep getting, if something is blocked or delayed in your situation, that is Spirit's way of protecting you. Spirit is like, no, you need to think about this, or it's the right move, but if you do it now, this is going to happen. So you need to wait. If you could hold out a couple of more days and then do this, you'll be fine. If you want to, think about it from the perspective of, you tried to catch a train and you missed your train. Now the next train is taking forever. I feel like all of those things happen because you're being protected from something that you find out later that the train derailed, so something is for your protection. Any delays that are happening are for your protection. And I also get that someone is observing you from a hidden angle, from a place that you can't see. So that really makes me feel more like it's more so metaphysical, like someone is remote viewing you, or someone keeps astral traveling to you. They're visiting you. Someone's not telling you how they're able to do something or know something. They tell you something. You're like, how did you know that? And they're like, I can't tell you. And I do get the energy of someone who wants you to wait for them. I'm not telling you to wait for anybody, but I do feel like somebody is trying to tell you to wait for them. Yeah. All right, so those are the messages that I'm getting. Hopefully some things resonate, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.